Next video. I got Paranormal Activity. Now the funny story was, when I originally had the first copy, which was actually in red, I thought to myself, well, I couldn't find this anyway. You know, he was like, oh, I know I got them all. I just, couldn't find them. And when I did, I came across this one in the stores, picked it up, wasted money getting this, and I got it on DVD now, this one, because I couldn't find the red one. Now that I got the red one, I've wasted money. And yes, I know, Paranormal Activity 2, great film, and you must get all these collections, because they don't actually, I heard that when you watch Paranormal Activity from the start, it starts off from this version, Paranormal Activity 3, and then it works down to 2, and then it works down to 1, which is obviously the first one. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of terrifying experience. I thought it. Oh, this is creepy. Anyway, once you've watched the film and you say to yourself, would I really pick these up? Yeah. They actually did a pretty good job with these films, and I really like how it catches the moment that you're going to be afraid, and then you're going to jump a mile because how shocking it is, and how jumpy you're going to be over the edge. Now I know I ain't showing these, but I decided to show them, as a rare treat. Oh yes. Oh man. Oh yes, my favorite. Yeah, there's a lot I got. No, I know this sounds like sad news, but I really, really want to see this come back on the screen, especially on DVD. I am so sad to hear that they wasn't making a second one. Well, at least the Americans had the second copy of this, because we didn't get the second copy in the UK. It was kind of sad that, they're not going to be making anymore, unless they make a movie or something, unless they try to plan an idea for Rescue Rangers, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, then we're stuck with just these copies. It's kind of sad really, but I like Rescue Rangers. I know a lot of people say to me, what is your biggest crush on history? And it would be like all these different type of animals. But I used to have a crush on a single mouse, certain mouse. And everybody could tell me which mouse did I used to have a single crush on. I don't anymore, but I still have a crush on, and she's wearing the red dress, but not as much as I used to, because I know she isn't real. And I think, is it the space one with Gadget Henchworth in the top? Well, yeah, I mean, Gadget Henchworth, which is the on top of Dale's head or on the Rescue Range, she was the reason I had a crush on. And yeah, and that was only because I was a little kid. I used to think, well, if I was the one going to have a Gadget, I used to say that he would be the lucky guy in the world and stuff like that. But to be fair, I wish I didn't, because, in reality now, nowadays, I don't have a crush as much on rodents as I did back then. But I still have a crush on a certain rodent. and that is Miss Brisby. I would have probably would have done on the kitty rat mouses, but I just thought it just wasn't me, you know, and it was my childhood to like things. So, you know, we used to have a crush when you were a kid, so yeah, I don't really have much of a crush on female mouses that much now. I'm more of a, and I'm not really into hedgehogs or any of the female rodents. More of a female cat lover now, and I'm in love with female cats. I mean, there's Callie Briggs, there's Jenny from Buckhill here, there's Callie Briggs, there's Angora, there's Dr. Sally Wan or Sal Wan or whatever her name is, that one was the museum ornithologist in the series of SWAT cats. And Angora, she is like the most prettiest news report you could ever go with if you were one of the cats. So if you had a crush on the cats, that would be it. There was a female cat in Phantom Cat, which was a similar animated cartoon to SWAT Cats, and I think there was another version like SWAT Cats, but I can't quite grasp the fact of what it was called. But it had this female shouting at the cat, and it was like this female cat was like Callie Briggs, but it wasn't Callie Briggs, it was someone else, and it was like this big huge teapot thing or something, and it was rolling. It was kind of crazy, you know. And then it was the Samurai Pizza Cats, which I like. And I gotta be honest, I criticise against people saying that Samurai Pizza Cats is rubbish, because I criticise it. My childhood is ruined with the new Thundercats. But still. Oh well, I guess I'm better off looking at these. Hop, great Easter film, great treat if you need Easter. Need to watch this near Easter time. At Easter time is the best time to watch this. Despicable Me is probably around about after Easter, sometime after Easter. I'd recommend watching that. This, I would say, basically, you can watch this as an all-season film. Really, it's a good film. It's a heartwarming film. You can watch it any time of the year. I tend not to sometimes. Puss in Boots, excellent film. Excellent film. It deserves a score of 10 out of 10, I believe. And the reason? Puss in Boots has a girlfriend, and that's what makes it good. And I really do like it, for the fact that Puss in Boots tries to have a girlfriend in the movie, and Humpty Dumpty is his brother. Puss in Boots' his brother, which is kind of cheesy but funny. Doesn't make any sense. It's because they were adopted. But yeah, it is a good film, a masterpiece. You should watch it. Right, I'll see you in the next video.